We've all heard that gold trumpets play darker, right? So there's this myth that's been around for a very long time that gold trumpets play darker and silver trumpets play brighter. What about lacquer trumpets or raw brass trumpets? Well, when I first started playing trumpet, I heard that silver trumpets are bright, gold trumpets are dark, and brass trumpets are something else, maybe dark. Well, it never really made sense to me that the plating could change the tone of the instrument. So years ago when I was in college, I went into the physics lab and I tested all of my friends' trumpets to determine the truth behind these myths. And what I found was that the plating makes no difference. And a lot of you are sitting there scratching your heads or even just defying me and saying, no, that's not possible. But in reality, it is. If you were to take the exact same trumpet in raw brass and silver plate it, it doesn't get any brighter. I can prove this, I've proven it many times. If you were to gold plate it, it doesn't get any darker. If you were to take a gold trumpet and strip it, it doesn't change. If you were to take a silver trumpet and strip it, it doesn't change. Now let me qualify all those statements by telling you that the physical properties of the instrument should remain the same based on the tapers of the lead pipe and the bell and the mouthpiece. So if the bell and the lead pipe and the mouthpiece are all the same in all the experiments, nothing should change as long as the thickness of all the material remains the same. So silver trumpets should not play any brighter. The only way they could be brighter is if you made a different, smaller taper to the lead pipe and bell. And gold trumpets, like this one here, don't play any darker. The only way they could is if you made the tapers larger. And stripping a horn to brass doesn't really change it either, unless you were to strip one of these silver or gold horns mechanically and remove a lot of metal, and I mean the brass underneath, then you could thin the metal, and then it would really become more of a fragile playing instrument that would break up at lower volumes, and it would play brighter. So there is a little bit of truth to this myth, but all things remaining equal, it's not true. Now, we didn't discuss lacquer, the last bit. When you lacquer a trumpet, depending on the type of lacquer and how thick it is, it'll improve the efficiency of the instrument, and in most cases, most people will hear it to be a little darker. So if you have a lacquered instrument today and you strip the lacquer off, it will most definitely play less efficient and brighter. And if you have an instrument that maybe has been refurbished or needs to be refurbished and you want it to play more stable and with a little more body, then the best thing you can do is lacquer it. Or you could trade it in for a new horn.